Hello students, I welcome you to Sangli Shikshan Sanstha's YouTube channel. Students, today we are going to learn 6th standard Geography 2nd chapter. Let us use the gratitude. In this chapter, we are going to discuss about some points, the location and the extent, important parallels and meridians, similarly temperature zone and pressure zone, diversity in animal and plant also, Greenwich Meridian, the international date and time, and Great Circle. When we talk about the various places, regions, rivers, roads, etc., we are actually talking with the reference to the earth. The location of a place, the extent of a region, and the extent of any linear features can be described precisely with the help of the parallels and the meridians. Let us see how to use graticules. First point, the location and the extent. While describing the location of a place, only one parallel and one meridian is considered. While describing the extent of a region, two parallels and two meridians at the extreme end of the regions are considered. While describing the extent of linear features like a river, road, etc., the latitudes and longitudes of their terminal points are considered. For example, the extent of Australia is described as 10 degree 30 inches south. Australia is here. 10 degree 30 inches south to 43 degree 39 inches south latitude and 113 degree east to 153 degree east longitude. Understood? Then next point is the importance of the parallels and meridians. Let us see here. 0 degree equator is here. Tropic of Cancer is here. The parallel at 23 degree 30 inches north of equator is called the Tropic of Cancer. Tropic of Capricorn is here. Capricorn is here. The parallel at 23 degree 30 inches south of equator is called the Tropic of Capricorn. Arctic Circle is here at north side. The parallel at 66 degree 30 inches north of equator is called the Arctic Circle. Antarctic Circle. The parallel at 66 degree 30 inches south of equator is called the Antarctic Circle. North Pole. The parallel at 90 degree north of equator is called the North Pole. And similar way, here the parallel at 90 degrees south of equator is called the South Pole. Okay, all places between 23 degree 30 inches north and south of equator receiving perpendicular rays on 2 days in a year. Other areas of the earth never get perpendicular rays. The parallel at 23 degree north and parallel at 23 degree 30 inches south equator are called the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn respectively. The parallels at 66 degree 30 inches north and south of the equator are also important parallels in the areas between these two parallels. Throughout the year, daytime rests within the limit 24 hours. These are called the Arctic Circle and Antarctic Circle. Depending on the seasons, daytime can be greater than 24 hours in the areas between the polar circle of the poles. Third point is there, temperature zone and pressure belt. Due to the duration and intensity of sunlight, different temperature zones are formed on the earth. The temperature zone give rise to pressure belt. Fourth point, diversity in plant and animal life, variation in the intensity of sunlight. Fourth point, diversity in plants and animal life. Variation in the intensity of sunlight means temperature zone leads to regional diversity in plants and animal life. Fifth point, the 0-degree longitude or prime meridian help to fix the global standard time and coordinate the standard time of different countries. This meridian is also known as the Greenwich meridian. Very simple. Next point, the international dateline. 180-degree meridian is also important from the prime meridian. Other meridians are marked east and west up to 180 degree. The 180-degree meridian lies opposite to the prime meridian. Remember this. The 180-degree meridian lies opposite the prime meridian. The international dateline is marked with the reference of this meridian. The equator as well as all pairs of opposite meridians from great circle. Great circles are used for finding the minimum distance between any two places on the surface of the earth. Here our chapter is completed, but one map is remaining, map of Brazil. Let us see here. Make friends with map. Some questions are there. Which latitude and longitude define the location of the capital of Brazil? Brasilia. 60 degrees south latitude and 48 degree west longitude define the location of the capital of Brazil, Brasilia. What would be the longitudinal extent of Brazil and spread from 5 degree 15 inches north to 33 degree 45 inches south latitude? Answer is 73 degree 59 inches west to 34 degree 47 inches west. Longitude would be the longitudinal extent of Brazil that spread from 5 degree 15 inches north to 33 degree 45 inches south latitude. Okay. Next question is there. In which hemisphere does the Brazil extend in the north-south direction? In which hemisphere? Then Brazil extend in the north and south hemisphere in the north and south direction. In which hemisphere does the Brazil extend in the east-west direction? Brazil extend in the west hemisphere in the east-west direction. Next question is there. Which parallels and meridians should be used to describe the extent of river São Francisco? Where is São Francisco? Let's see here. Yes. From 21 degrees south parallels and 47 degree 30 inches west meridian to 7 degree 30 inches south parallels and 36 degree 30 inches west meridian should be used to describe the extent of river São Francisco. Yes. And the last question is there. Describe the location of Marajo Islands using the graticule. Location of Marajo Islands using the graticule can be described as follow. 0.04 inches north parallel and 51 degree west meridian. Okay, here our chapter completed. Very easy chapter is there. Summary. In this chapter we discussed about the location and the extent important parallels and meridians, temperature zone and pressure zone, diversity in plants and animal also, Greenwich Meridian, the international date and time, Great Circle. Thank you.